Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for our video blog. Today is Wednesday, March 3rd. Listen, I don't know how to say what I'm about to say. You know, you may find it hard to believe, but I've held out such hope for this administration and its policies. But I absolutely believe, let me make a suggestion for you. You really need to go and understand the economy of Argentina and how Argentina has gone from what was once a thriving capitalist sovereign nation to one of the worst economies in the world that will never be the same again. Brazil, which embraced socialist policies but never moved any of its capitalistic constructs from the economy, is the wave of the future and are thriving and will thrive for some time. Why our president and this administration and so many members of Congress is so bent on following the Europeanization of America, these socialistic policies that have destroyed Europe, and they're finally abandoning them and building again. And listen, Europe is still in trouble. Just look at Greece, Spain, Italy. The pound is losing so much value. It is strengthening the dollar, where the dollar is about to become once again the currency of favor. But still, back to our president. The policies that this president is pursuing are not workable. Raising taxes in an economy like ours is disastrous. When there are less taxes, people will spend more money. There's more investments. Businesses will expand and grow. Yes, this economy is going through some tough cycles. Yes, the stimulus money was not wisely spent. But the problem is not that the president inherited a mess and inherited an economic meltdown. It's that the president, and I'm going to finally say it, is way in over his head. He's way in over his head. They're clueless as to what they're doing. They just don't know. It's not his intention to collapse. And that's what's going to happen in 6 or 7 years. You will see the American economy become like Argentina. It will collapse. This president is in over his head. There are quiet whispers about it. No one wants to say it out loud. But what the president is doing to this economy is very damaging and very devastating, and will have long-term effects. That's why people are so outraged. They want less government, not more government. What did Ronald Reagan do during the 80s when interest rates were out of control? The economy was in the toilet. He cut back on government. He reduced spending and taxes. This president has to reduce spending. He doesn't understand. He just thinks he can just spend, and everything is going to be okay. He has no clear policy objectives that are going to move us forward out of this crisis that we're in. It's one thing to inherit something. It's another thing in defeating your opposition and challengers to tell us that you have all the solutions, that you're the Messiah. You can make everything right and make it better for us. That's why many people voted for you, Mr. Obama. It's not working. He's in over his head. Is there anyone out there who's willing to finally say what I just uttered, is that President Barack Obama is in over his head and will be for quite some time unless something drastically changes in Congress and that legislative body where they wake up and not allow this man to further destroy our capitalistic nation. I'm Armstrong Williams. Comment, write, blog. Is the president in over his head? Stay tuned.